Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another movie review by me, James Croft, aka the Obsessuvian 95. Today I shall be taking a look at the recently released Ridley Scott epic The Martian, which was released in the last few weeks in the UK. This film stars Matt Damon. If you know the reference, kids, then go out and watch Team America World Police. Actually don't, because it's rated 15 and over. Along with a bunch of other Hollywood A-listers. And basically what this film is about, you've got a group of NASA astronauts in the future. I'd say not the too distant future. I believe it's 2029 when this movie is set. They are on this mission in Mars, and this storm takes place, and Matt Damon's character is swept away in this storm, and he disappears, and the rest of the crew presume that he is dead. So they leave him behind, and of course, he's not dead, he survived. So what basically happens is Matt Damon's character is alone on the planet Mars. He's being left behind while all the rest of the crew bugger off back to Earth. Meanwhile on NASA, everyone at home on Earth thinks that Matt Damon's character is dead. They have a memorial service for him and everything. And Matt Damon, he is wounded because something went into him, like the way he landed wherever he landed, because he was thrown across. It was really good how they did it. It was like he was thrown across the surface of Mars, and he ended up going into something. It went through him. It went through him there, I think. And what happens is he eventually gets back to the base on Mars. He's on his own, like I said, and basically he realises that everyone's left him behind, and he has this plan to try and survive, and he makes this video recording, sort of like a vlog. It's like a log, a captain's log, that type of thing, and he makes this to basically send a message to Earth and say that he is actually alive, but everyone on Earth doesn't know that. And it's really good with how the way the movie's written and directed, the way everything is worked out, how he's meant to survive and everything like that. I think the way it was worked out was great. I thought it may be a bit too far-fetched, but it wasn't, which is a good thing. Yes, this is a sci-fi film. I'm a sucker for sci-fi films. I love sci-fi. It's probably my favourite genre of films, along with crime thrillers and action movies, that type of thing. And I like romances as long as they're done well. I think with this one, although it is a sci-fi, I think that it's more down to earth, it's more realistic. Say if this really happened in the future, then this may be how it would be. Say if we went to Mars in, say, 20 years or so, and one of the astronauts get left behind on Mars. They have to survive on their own for so many days, so many few hundred days, and it's just the way it's worked out, all the rationing he does, the way he grows his crops and everything, and I think all the stuff that you see on Earth, like the way they try to retrieve him after they find out that he is stranded on Mars. I think the way all that's worked out, I think it's brilliant. I think all of the supporting cast, Jessica Chastain, Jeff Daniels, Chiwetal Ejiofor, and Sean Bean, they all do a great job. You know, you can't really fault any of the supporting cast at all. And for once, Sean Bean doesn't die in this film, because he seems to die in everything, doesn't he? I mean, you look at the first season of Game of Thrones, he died in that, and he was the main character. So I think that, in a nutshell, this is a great film. I'm not sure whether the whole family will want to sit and watch it. I would say that if you're into science and all that type of thing, then I would watch it. Even though I'm not a lover of science itself, I like sci-fi, you know, space, everything like that. If you like sci-fi, then I would recommend that you go and see this movie. And of course, it's directed by Ridley Scott as well. Ridley Scott has got a great track record with movies. He's directed Alien, Blade Runner, and Gladiator, all masterpieces in their own right, in my opinion. And I feel that this may be going down as a masterpiece. I heard that it's got some great reviews from professional reviewers, which is great. I really enjoyed the film. I believe it was over 2 hours long, and I feel that the way it ran, the runtime, it really didn't feel like 2 hours to me. It felt shorter, which is a good thing with a film of that length, because it must mean that I enjoyed it. Overall, if I had to give this a score, I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm giving it a 9.5 instead of a 10, because there was just a little teeny weeny bit of the film where I felt there was too much focus on Earth. Don't get me wrong, we needed focus on Earth, because we needed to know how the rest of the personnel at NASA tried to retrieve Matt Damon's character from Mars. And, you know, Matt Damon, he does an excellent performance. He's a great actor, one of the best actors around. And I think that all the cast do a great job. Jeff Daniels, at first, comes across as unlikable, but his true intentions are to get this character back to Earth, to save him. And I think that Jessica Chastain, her performance is really good. All the regret she has, because it was her who made that decision to leave him behind, and along with the rest of the crew. And I think that Sean Bean, although he's not on screen for that much amount of time, I think that he gives a good supporting performance, as does Chiwetal Ejiofor. I think he's really good with an American accent, because he's actually a British actor, and he's fundamental to how they save the main character of the film. So yeah, I give it a 9.5, and it's the only thing wrong is there's just a little bit too much focus on all the stuff going on Earth. Even though I do like it, I think there was one certain part of the film where I just thought, right, we're going to go back to Mars now. I easily say all the best scenes, of course, are on Mars. All the filming locations, they used different countries to film it, along with a combination of studio filming with green screen and all that type of thing. The way it was directed and everything, you know, Ridley Scott is a visionary. He's an absolutely brilliant director, one of the best movie directors ever, along with his late brother, Tony Scott. So thank you very much for watching this review of The Martian, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you next time.
Don't forget to click the link below to subscribe to me, James Croft, aka the Obsesstuvian 95. Have a great day.